Hey, hobby hooligans. Welcome to another episode of Ashtabula Hobby Talk. I'm Rikus, owner of Captain's Comics and comic book extraordinaire, and I'm here with...
Hey,
Catchy. Carl? Yes.
how did you have that little adventure?
Unexpected. We were just traveling back and talking about the footage that we got, and we seen a sign.
Yeah, yeah. A couple times, and I know that they do some hobby stuff there, and lo and behold, they came out and they invited us to give a private tour of their facility and what it is they do there, and it was great. We were talking with Allan, and the owner
Very nice
there.
guy.
Very great guy. Got a little side note on that though, but I'll get to it after we do the reel. So maybe we can just go to that, and then we'll talk a little bit more when we come back.
Without any further ado.
I mean, and the people who come are very nice. We want you to bring your family, you know, family oriented. That's what we're mainly about. We want to be family oriented.
That's neat.
So, they don't want them through here so they camping. We like to show people what we have going on, and you know, like I say, these are all the camping sites we have right here. And we have all, you know, trails all through the woods.
So you got ATV trails up all through the woods here.
Well, ATV and trucks, side by sides. We have, 93 acres here. Like I said, we have it all through, all different stuff through the... You get that? all kinds of different stuff in the...
Different levels of how much you want to get.
Yeah, any level, you hit it on the head. Any level you want, we have. Like your truck that you came in with, they go through stuff, you can't even stop those things. Yeah, I'm joking, okay? Yeah, this is what we have all through the woods, trails, and you feel much cooler in the woods.
Oh yeah, it's a lot nicer. It's been hot this summer, man.
Yeah, today is brutal, isn't it? so far. This is awesome.
Man, you got a lot of space back here.
Yeah, 93 acres. They said we have enough different stuff for what anybody wants to do. You know what I mean?
Definitely spots to get stuck.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How many people you got to pull out of here on a weekly basis?
Well, during the event, it all depends. You know, like the ATVs and stuff, they take care of themselves. The trucks, you don't get to pull them out. I mean, that's what makes us unique from everybody else. We have equipment to pull people out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Usually, other places when they come, they're on their own.
Yeah.
You know, and we don't do that. You have people riding around on four-wheelers and watching, they have walkie-talkies, and everybody talks to each other, you know what I mean? So we know what's going on all the time.
She's been charging your microphone.
Like I said, we want you to bring your family out, not be intimidated, and feel safe. And you know, and you look at the woods. What do you see?
Yeah.
What do you see? Seriously.
No, it's nature. And
No
being
garbage.
outside. No garbage.
No garbage.
Keep it clean.
Everybody picks up their garbage. We are so blessed. You know what I mean? We don't touch the woods. This is how everybody leaves it. You know what I mean? It's nice. So they have everything to do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? Oh, we got it. Sorry about that. I'll come through the dozer and I'll clean all the trails up and so everybody can enjoy themselves. Like I said, they have everything from A to Z.
Everything from the big hills to just regular trails.
Yeah.
Yeah, and off-roading's a nice hobby to get into. Absolutely.
Well, the thing is that the new generation, they're not really interested in it.
They're too plugged into their iPhone.
Correct. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not into the what our generation is. You know, for as dry as it's been, you know, we still have plenty of mud in the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like it.
I don't know about this one here. Oh well, we'll try. You ain't scared, are you?
Nah, we'll do it.
You're not scared?
Nope, we should be alright.
See, down here's a whole nother area.
See a sign that said Cleveland. Are we in Cleveland now?
What's that?
I see a sign that said Cleveland.
Oh,
Are we
wow.
in Cleveland?
We had some people come back one time there from Cleveland, and they got buried back here. You know, it was dark, you know, it just turned into a freaking big bunch of baloney, so we named it the Cleveland Trail. They got a kick out of that. Yeah, you wouldn't expect it as much as it is just from driving by. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm with Allan and Betty at Dirty Cherry Mudden over here on Cherry Hill Road. And I've driven by this place a ton of times and always meant to stop in here. We were doing a shoot down the road and I thought, you know, let's stop and read the signs. Maybe we can figure it out. And you were nice enough to come out and say, don't be shy. Let's take a ride. And so we did that. And thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So tell us about this place and about the events that you guys have out here.
Well, we started out how many years ago, Betty?
About 13, 14 years ago.
Yeah, it just started out as a whim, and we stopped farming, and we needed to do something. And I asked her if we start a mud bog, and she'd support me. And she said yes. So a little at a time, that's what we started doing.
All right.
So each year it gets a little bit bigger.
There's a lot of stuff back there, and we'll definitely put it up on the tour as part of it. And man, so how many people do you get out here on a regular basis?
So Betty will answer those questions. She's the one that does all that.
So we have on average between 200 and 300.
That's a big crowd.
Yeah, that come. Depends on our first event in May is usually our biggest one. We get around at least 300 people come over with their trucks and their side-by-sides to play in a little bit of mud. The rest of our events, we usually average around 200. We've now added this year ATVs. We have 2 ATV events this year, and we had really great turnout for the ATVs. So
You know those with the Arctic Cats and the side-by-sides, those things are crazy now.
Oh,
Yeah, they are.
You know, growing up, those things didn't go anywhere like they do now.
Yeah.
You see those, they're like little race cars.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Turbocharged and
Yeah,
Well,
6 and 1,200 motors in them. And
sure does, yeah.
Good.
We have trails in the woods. We also have things in our middle of our field. There's a pond they can play in. There's different little obstacle course type events that they can go. They can also, we have a garden that they run across in. So they have a lot of fun throwing some mud in that. And they tend to race just a tad in that one, but they really enjoy going through the woods and our different trails. We have, I don't know, maybe 5-6 miles of trails at least, or maybe closer to 10.
the main thing we wanted to keep it is family oriented.
yeah,
We want you to bring your little kids in your family and not feel threatened or
It's safe to bring our
uncomfortable.
kids. Yeah,
right.
safe
Just
to bring kids here.
yeah.
We have campsites, so we have very rough campsites. We have about 60 campsites that people stay.
I noticed a lot of them are like tent camping sites, but I'm
Yeah.
sure people just bring their RVs and don't.
Oh yeah,
hook up
they bring
anyway.
their RVs and
Yeah.
semis. They come on semis.
Yeah, they do. And so we have season passes for the campsites, so we have many that have reserved their sites all year long. So
Okay.
each event, so
That's
yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So how many events do you do a year?
We have 5 this year. We
Okay.
have 3 truck and side-by-sides, and then 2 ATV and side-by-sides.
All right. And man, 200-300 of those running around in here, that's got to make some noise.
It does make some noise, but it's all fun. You get a lot of laughter. The kids just love it.
Yes.
They come out, they come in clean. They go out with a whole lot of mud on them.
Awesome. So like for safety and stuff, I noticed you had some signs in the barn there too. And do you leave it mostly on them, or is there a check-in, or?
Everybody comes in has to sign a waiver,
Okay.
and if you're under 12 and under are free. But under 18, you have to have a parent sign you in.
Okay.
I think from the safety perspective, we have about 10 staff members that are volunteers, staff members that really are on their side-by-sides and on tractors, that they keep an eye on all the participants that are here to ensure if anyone gets a little crazy, then we're really on top of, calming them down, because we do want to be safe for families and children to be able to come.
Sure.
So,
Well, you got to keep the event family friendly so that you can get more people.
exactly.
Otherwise, it gets cliquish a little bit, and then
Yeah.
only that group ends up showing up. And absolutely,
Exactly. So
keep
that
it
is,
open to the public.
yeah, that has helped tremendously, and our staff are really considerate, but yet they're firm and fair as well. So it works out really well.
Awesome.
For us. The other thing that we do too, though, is we have tractors that are policing through each one of our trails. Our goal is to keep them running as much as we can. So if they get stuck, we've got a tractor there usually within a very short period of time, pull them out and let them get going again. We also have a wash station so that you don't have to take your side-by-side or truck home, or for our four-wheeler home full of mud. We have a place for
Isn't
them
that
to-
sort of the status symbol, though? The more mud you can get on it.
Yes, yes.
But when they get home, they don't have to wash off so much.
Yeah.
They say our clay mud does stick just a bit.
Sticks.
So
Don't worry about your paint job.
exactly. So yeah.
All right. Very good. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
the
you.
tour. I really
Appreciate
appreciate it. And taking the time to talk to us impromptu like this is amazing.
Yeah,
And
thank you for stopping by out of off the whim, and you're
yeah,
welcome anytime.
hopefully, we're booked this particular weekend that you have an event coming up, but we'll try and get it out here for your big event in the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, thank
stop
you
in
guys.
ahead of time and talk to us, as we're
Absolutely.
usually here, and then get a game plan together.
Absolutely.
We have
Absolutely.
a vendor that comes out that they sell food,
Okay.
so they have so we have that.
Okay. Do you have multiple vendors too
No,
then?
we just
Well,
keep it.
we have one primary that does most of them, and then we have 2 events that usually we have another vendor at.
I meant like
So-
like retail vendors, like craft vendors.
no, we
and stuff.
don't.
You don't do
We-
any
No,
of
we
that.
don't have, we've never done that.
Okay.
It's
No.
just kept it into the mudding and with the
And the
family.
food.
And yeah, we had just one food vendor, and that's it.
Yeah, we have a Facebook.
Okay.
So we are Dirty Cherry Mudden on Facebook. We also have the website, Dirty Cherry Mudden, Albion, PA. And then if there's contacts, usually everybody goes through the Facebook, but otherwise they message on Facebook, and we'll get back to them within a short period of time.
Okay. And just so that everybody understands, this is Cherry Hill Road, and
West
you're not
Cherry Hill.
West Cherry
This is
Hill.
West Cherry Hill.
Okay, gotcha. And we're really just a little bit over the Ohio PA border there.
A mile.
So it's not that far away for everybody. It's not like I understand how addresses work out here,
Yeah.
where it says Albion, but you're really 30 miles away.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're literally a mile from the Ohio line. So
Yeah,
about
great.
10 minutes from Conneaut, downtown Conneaut.
Yep. All right. Thank you again.
Right,
Yeah,
thanks.
thank you.
All right, back on us.
That was some pretty cool mudding.
That was great, and big thanks to Allan and Betty for strapping us into a gator and taking us out back and showing us what they got going on back there.
So we were prepared for that, but not prepared for it at the same time.
Yeah,
We went there and we weren't expecting to get a show. I have camera kits ready for stuff like this.
Oh, you're not gonna let me live that down.
Yeah. So we took our expensive camera on the trails, and I had GoPros that we could have mounted to that thing
Yeah,
and got better footage. And
well, you know what? I'm looking forward to getting back there in the springtime with their big event, and we're gonna take Andrew over there, and we're gonna say hi, Andrew. Almost missed his cue. We're gonna strap him to the hood of somebody's Can-Am, and with the GoPro on his forehead, and we're gonna run him through that mud bogging pit and see what happens. And hopefully,
for the name of science, right?
in the name of science and entertainment, yes. And so if anybody's going to their event in the springtime and would like to help us make that happen, please feel free to try and get in contact with us so we can do that.
So-
Love to do a ride along.
We'll get better footage. We'll deck that Can-Am out with GoPros
Yeah.
and Andrew too.
And Andrew too. And I got good ratchet straps. They'll hold like 400 pounds, 500 pounds. I'll keep them on the hood, like I swear. That's awesome. So, hey, there was one thing I saw coming up here. The FCC, there's a petition, and I can't think of the guy's name off the top of my head, but people who aren't into the radio, we go look into this, because there is a guy recently, the FCC released a statement out to like all the amateur radio operators and everybody. That statement was called delete, delete, delete. And what that was the FCC's attempt and the new FCC administrator to start doing, it's your phone, to start doing a simplification in the FCC regulations so that they can streamline things a little bit better. So they were looking for suggestions. The suggestion was a public comment period. I don't have the guy's name off the top of my head, but I understand it's being looked at seriously. He released a petition to to increase the low band GMRS, and FRS radio frequencies. And what I mean by low band is like the lower band frequencies in those radio classes. Their signals will travel longer. They'll get to buildings better. You know what I mean? Like they won't. The lower the band, the longer the wavelength. the more it will pass through objects to get to where it's going. And if that happens, and that'll free up. I'm always for more bandwidth, no matter who it is, as far as general public use goes. So I think it's going to be a great thing. And like I said, I don't have the name of the guy off the top of my head who submitted the petition, but it's an actual petition that's been submitted. So anybody who's interested in public access use of radio waves in general should be out there supporting this from him. So that's all I got on that anyway. Then we're going to be doing Pioneer Picnic.
Wow, that's just this weekend, isn't it?
It is this weekend. Tomorrow.
Wow.
But probably by the time this thing gets uploaded, I'll be out there. I know I'm going to be there 7 a.m. checking in vendors. And
We've been talking about this event since episode 1.
have we really?
I think so, right?
It's my favorite event that happens in Ashtabula.
But you've done a lot for it, right?
I do what I can. I haven't done as much as some, but I do more than others.
But you play a pretty important role of bringing people on board. And
Well, our radio club provides some logistical support for them in the forms of radios. And all right, so my personal history with them was when I first moved out here, I was a craft show vendor. I'd sell leather goods. I'd sell my wife's crochet stuff. My mother-in-law's crochet stuff. I did pretty good. And when I discovered Pioneer Picnic, I fell in love with the whole vibe of the thing from the word go. And I said, as long as this is happening, I will support it and help it along in some way, shape. So that was a little over 10 years ago, I think now. And I've been involved in it pretty much ever since. So the last 3 years, I've been involved as a basically a vendor coordinator, and I switched because I stopped being a vendor, and I said, well, I still have the spot, I have the priority spot, so I'm going to just take that and dedicate it to the radio club. So I actually flip the bill for that out of my pocket every year, so the radio club has a spot there, so we can do public outreach, so people can understand amateur radio, and then also we operate as an event station, which sort of means that people can call us, and we don't send out QSL cards, but we should. But we do kind of operate as an event station because when we're calling CQ and calling for contact, we do tell them that we're calling from the 135th this year annual Pioneer Picnic. Of course, they ask what that is, and we're like, hey, it's a local festival that takes place every year, and we set up here every year and build awareness to amateur. It's great for the Aries guys, the emergency radio service guys, and everybody else. So maybe you'll be setting up there too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, there's going to be there's going to be some jewelry people there. There's going to be some painting people there. There's going to be a blacksmith guy there. Yeah, there's going to be a guy there making map arrowheads. The flint map arrowheads. There's going to be a couple antique dealers, like antique type dealers. One guy specializes in like antique radios and clocks and stuff. I think his name is Ben, and he's a good guy. He's been there every year. He's a great guy. There's another guy there that's going to be, he sells signs and hats and cups and all kinds of stuff like that. So tons of vendors. I got like 30 people on the list as far as vendors go that have signed up and pre-registered for the event. And then food vendors, we got this guy who does amazing smoking. He like smokes chickens and smokes ribs, and that's pretty cool. We're gonna have ice cream. Hand dipped ice cream is coming back. Last couple of years that it was being done, it was just like ice cream bars or whatever. But nope, this is gonna be 100% authentic ice cream, like it should be. Amish folks are coming out. They're going to be coming out, spending Friday, Saturday, maybe Monday too. Fresh baked donuts and pies and everything. Yeah, it'll be good. I'm going to get like 10 pounds heavier. The kitchen's going to be open with, man, sometimes A couple weeks ago when she was experimenting with different kinds of donuts, I got some free samples. This is my neighbor down the road. So yeah, it's been great. I'm really looking forward to the bands that are coming out, and excuse me, the bands that are coming out, and they're going to be Burnt Valves is a great band. They're going to be playing tomorrow night, and the Ralph Chamberlain Jr. Band, they're going to be playing Saturday night, and Thunder Creek is going to be playing Sunday night. I think that's Sunday night. So that's going to be great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The track, they laid out the track for the lawn tractor pool, so compact lawn tractors. That could be just like a regular tractor pool, but with compact lawn tractors. There's a carnival for the kids with rides and games and all kinds of stuff. They can win prizes, go on merry-go-round rides and stuff like that. Coin tractor. Yeah, that's gonna be there. That's there. It's already set up and ready to go, man. So it's waiting on you. All right. So I guess that's kind of what we got. I don't really know what else to say. Yeah, it looks like weather's going to be awesome. Shoot, man, maybe somebody should get involved in jump in the pie eating contest. Andrew, you could do the pie eating contest, right? We're sponsoring the hot dog eating contest. I paid for them hot dogs. We paid for them hot dogs. Yeah. Okay. Little guy. Awesome. All right, well, that's all I got, man. Look for this flag when you come out. If you come out to Pioneer Picnic, it's 1809 Middle Road. 1809 Middle Road. That's where we're going to be all weekend long. So come check us out. Yeah, we'll all be there. We'll be working our individual booths, but we'll both be there. Absolutely. We got some good ones coming up next. Not next week. Well, next week's show is going to be a good one too. We got a call-in guest next week. I'm hoping. He canceled on us a couple weeks back, but he's a good guy. He had a family emergency, so he should be with us. And then, man, in 2 weeks, that show coming up, I'm really looking forward to it. Does it? All right, good. I want to see a preview reel. Hopefully it brought one for me. All right, really looking forward to some of the stuff we've got going on. I'm going to sneak peek some of the 2 week show out to some people just to see what they say, because I think they'll be enjoying it. Hey, like, oh yeah. Not only do we need you to like and subscribe, but we want you to do it so much that we're going to give you this beautiful coffee mug, brand new still, in the wrapper. Well, I mean, I got the wrapper right here, but you know what I mean. Never been used. And we've got this official, this is from my 2 meter radio show net. But you can only get that normally through attending my 2 meter radio show net. So there you go. That's exclusive to that. And then this beautiful Captain's Comics, this way, Captain Comics t-shirt. And you'll get to order this, whatever color you want, with whatever color lettering, whatever size. We can make sure it fits for you. Am I getting it right in there? There we go. Right. Oop, a little bit more this way. There we go. Hey, look at that. The shirt looks great. Yeah, subscribe. And hey, chat in the list below. Hey, I got one more thing. Yeah, we have a Facebook page too. Do we? Well, Ashtabula Hobby Talk, we set up a Facebook page for that. So go check that out if you're on Facebook. Yep. And then on top of that, now you caught me with the Facebook thing. Oh, now I forgot. Well, you know what they say, the first thing to go is your memory, or the second thing to go is your memory, and at least you got your hobbies. That's right. It was something relevant, but I guess we'll just hold off until next week. Yeah. I try and write things down, and then I don't bring them up because that's what's written down. Yeah, me too. All right. Well, again, like, share, subscribe the channel, and comment. Oh, I know what it was. It was comments, because I wanted to get some comments going. So, I've been binge watching Walking Dead, and I'm at the last. I think I got 3 discs left. So, not really interested too much in going to the. I have Fear of Walking Dead, and there's some other spin-offs that I probably would be interested in too. But I want to change series for a while. I would like to binge watch another series. So I'm trying to make a decision on what that should be.
And you're leaving it up to the audience?
I'm going to ask the audience for suggestions.
That could be dangerous.
So give me some suggestions. Now it can't be Red Planet, and it can't be there's some pretty much most sci-fi stuff, unless it's really obscure, I've seen it.
So what's your criteria? What are you looking for? Something with a lot of episodes that you can binge watch?
Not horror.
Like one or 2 seasons in?
Couple seasons. I actually would watch some anime, depending on if it was good. I like a lot of the Ghibli Studio stuff. Like that stuff is cool.
I didn't get into a lot of anime, but the Vox Machina on Netflix, that's interesting. It's a D&D related thing. It's
Go-Go 13 is a pretty cool show for a little while. I like that one. I kind of got hold of it, but I don't know if you ever saw that anime.
Nope. It's a comic book. I know the comic.
There is a comic book for it, Go-Go 13. It's about an assassin and his M16, and he runs around and kills all these people with an M16 using it as a sniper rifle. It's a cute comic, or cute show. They do have a show. And yes, I've already watched all the Afro Samurais, so don't suggest those, because I've seen those too. But I am looking for suggestions, and I'm open to them. So
let's see what the audience thinks.
Yeah. All right. Very good. One last time, like, share, subscribe, comment in the list below, then come back and comment again, and then come back and comment one more time.
See you next week.
And we'll see you next week.